The story talks about two young friends. They were named Zaid and Nasser. They traveled to one of the countries in search of jobs or work. There, they applied for jobs at one of the companies. The company stipulated that the applicant should have experience and pass the qualifying exam with a high mark upper than 90%. They took a qualifying exam. Zaid passed the exam with high mark 95%. Nasser also passed the test, but with mark 84%. So, Zaid got a job in this commercial company. Nasser kept looking for a job from company to another, but he was unable to find a job. Finally, he worked with a vegetable seller for a low wage. 2 years later, Zaid accumulated a great fortune, but Nasser earned little. They decided to return to their country. On the plane, Zaid intended to bisect his fortune with Nasser, who could only collect a little money. But Nasser didn't agree, and said, "No, it is yours. This is your provision from God." I'm not sad. On the contrary, I'm so happy. We spent a good time together. You are my close friend. For me, our friendship is the great wealth. The plane landed at the capital airport at 8 p.m., where Nasser lives. They went to Nasser's house. Nasser's parents greeted them with great joy. The mother prepared dinner, and the father prepared the bedroom. After they had dinner, Zaid went to sleep early because he was going to travel to his city in the morning. As for Nasser, he sat with his parents talking about the events of business travel. The parents noticed the bag full of money, and they were very pleased with it. But Nasser told them that it was not his money. It was Zaid's money. He took out a little money from his small wallet and said, "That's all I have." They were shocked to hear that, and became very sad. They looked at their son angrily, and said, "What have you been doing all this time? Why did you not collect much money? What a foolish and stupid son." The parents forgot that God is the one who provides for whomever he wills. Nasser went to his bed sadly with tears in his eyes. He noticed that his parents were greedy, and they only wanted money. The parents thought of a plan to take that money. Then they decided to steal the bag. The father opened the door and crept into the room carefully. But his son Nasser was awake. "What are you doing, Dad?" But the father was confused and said, "Nothing, but I just wanted to reassure you, my son. Don't worry, I am going now. Good night." While Nasser was drowning in sadness, Zaid saw a nightmare. And he woke up frightened. Nasser walked towards Zaid and calmed him down until he felt good. Nasser decided to exchange beds with Zaid, and they slept in each other's place. As for the wicked parents, they didn't despair and thought of an alternative ideas. Finally, they agreed on a very dangerous plan, which was to kill Zaid and take the bag. While Nasser and Zaid were in a deep sleep because they were tired of traveling, the parents opened the door and crept into the room, but it was dark. Father went to the bed where Zaid was sleeping. He was carrying a knife and stabbed his son Nasser several times until he died. They thought that he was Zaid, but they didn't know that boys had exchanged places. They wanted to carry the body and dispose of it, but the mother noticed that his hair was long. She was terrified and told her husband. Father hurried and lit the lights. But when they saw his face, it was the great shock. What happened? Oh my God! Woe to us! We killed our only son. The parents froze in place and fainted. The mother died instantly of a cardiac arrest. And the father had a stroke and was taken to the hospital. Zaid was broken-hearted when his friend was killed. Despite the sadness and pain that surrounded Zaid, he didn't leave Nasser's father alone. He took the Nasser's father, who was sick and unable to move or speak, in order to take care of him. Zaid's family took care of Nasser's father until he died. Zaid didn't forget his promise for Nasser about the half of wealth, and he built a mosque to be an ongoing charity for his best friend. That's the end of Greed.